2, 1. What's up, YouTube? Stonebraker does stuff. It's here. So got my new toy, and no, we're not talking about the airplane. This isn't a new bike. It is the, I think it's pronounced Vitilan U7. It's got a 750 watt motor, 7-speed Shimano, pretty basic controls there. It is a 20-inch tire by 4 inches wide fat bike, very low step through, and basically why I got it. It's also folding, so this is one of those bikes that met all the qualifications I wanted when it came to getting a new bike. It's got the low step through, 16 amp hour battery, which I just unboxed this, so it's charging right now. It's got the pedals that fold in. What else can we talk about? It's got the fork suspension, adjustable, you know, the typical giraffe stem, which who knows if I'm going to keep those or not. I might actually change it out. Battery goes back here, seat pops up. Now I did order a new seat, but I canceled it because I think if I get a new seat, I'm not going to be able to pop it up to get the battery out. I think I'd have to take the whole seat post out, and me being the lazy bastard I am, once I get it set up, I don't want to be taking this out and trying to figure out the correct height. But the seat doesn't seem too bad. This is probably not going to be my main ride. I really truly bought this because I want to try to get my mom onto it. But it's got the front suspension, the fork, it's got the suspension there. Haven't really heard too many amazing things about this. I think it's more of a gimmick, but it does have that suspension. It's got a really nice rack in the back here. Can hold up to 55 pounds. It's got the derailleur, the protector, which is always nice. It's got the fat tires, as I mentioned. They're knobby, but they're not huge. They may look huge in this video, but not huge. I've already aired up the tires to 30 psi. They came at 8. You heard me right, 8 psi. Color wise, they had white, black, and what they call pink. I thought, you know what, let's go with pink. So I got the pink. I actually like it. It's more of like a watermelon red. It kind of gives me more of an orange tone to it, but I think it stands out. For some reason, I'm just not a fan of black e-bikes. To me, they all look the same and look boring, so I think this will stand out a little bit. It's got a 16 amp hour battery, which right now is charging. It's got the hydraulic brakes. It's got a nice light here. It's got the fenders, and wait till you guys hear this. One of the main reasons I got this bike is the simplest bike to put together you can possibly imagine. Every bike I've had says it'll take half hour to an hour. It takes me 3 to 4 because you got to put the front tire on. There's always problems with the steering wheel and the handlebars, and I just seem to have problems. This thing already assembled. Literally unfold it. The tire is already connected. All you have to do is put the handlebar in. Very simple. Put the seat in. Very simple. And of course, connect the pedals. The kickstand was already connected, so if it took me 10 minutes to put this together, literally anybody can put it together in, you know, 2.5 minutes, because it seems to take me longer than everybody else. But we're not done here. There is some more stuff to add to this. We'll go ahead and check that out right now. All right, so what is this? We got a front rack. Still missing something, no. So this is the first time that I've done a 2-day recording into one video, so I hope you guys like it. I am pretty positive that I did put the headlight on upside down, and I did move it from right here to up here with the extension cable that they provide. So again, I don't really care. I need to cut this zip cord. I need to do some other things. One thing that did bother me also is the screws right here you use to put in the basket. It came with 8 screws, 8 washers, 4 here, and then of course 4 for the back. All right, so as I promised, no more talking. You guys came here to see the magic, and by magic, I mean a 39-year-old man riding an expensive e-bike that he does not know what to think about yet. So if you guys can see the display here, let me move it down. This is probably gonna sound really stupid, but one of the reasons I got this, other than what we talked about with it basically being assembled, all that good stuff, is it was different than my other bikes. All 4 of the bikes I currently have different displays. So I know most people don't care about the displays, but you know, to me, I like it. It kind of just makes you feel like you're on different bikes and different things to learn. So here's what I was talking about, the phone. I'm gonna have to move this. I don't like that at all, but I gotta see my gear. So let's go ahead and get the mirrors set up. These teeny tiny little guys. Teeny tiny, but they got a pretty good field of view. So we'll see what we can do. All right. So here's what I was talking about. We are in pedal assist 1. So let's give it just throttle. Okay, and this is after I bumped it up from, I think it starts at 20% to the highest it would go, which is 45. And with pure throttle, we're right around 11 miles per hour. Now I did go into the settings and change the wheel diameter because this was set a little higher. So that made the speed more accurate. So this would probably be saying 12 miles per hour if I had left it stock. So pretty close to matching up with Strava. So I think the perfect wheel size and the P settings is 24 inches. And pure throttle, you're looking about 10 and a half, you know, between 10 and a half and 11 miles an hour. So let's bump it up to pedal assist 2. Goes to 2. Pure throttle, you're gonna hear a little bit more of a achy breaky heart push. I'm not pedaling, and we're at about 13.8, 13.7. Strava matches perfectly, so does not allow you to go over the designated speed for that pedal assist level, as far as I know. Now, you could change that in the settings, I don't know. And now here's where you really start to feel it bump up. Let's bump it up from 2 to 3. All right, there you can hear the motor kick in a lot louder. And we're kind of going up a little hill here. So this is gonna take us to about 16, 15.8. And we got a person on a bike up here. We got 2 people. So let's go ahead and let them pass here. Hello. And then, all right, so right now we're at pedal assist 3. Let's bump it up to 4. Again, this is throttle only. My little right hand is doing the action, boom, boom. And we're still going a little more uphill, I should say. And so now we've reached 20, 20.5. So basically 20.5 to just under 21 miles per hour, pedal assist 4, throttle only. And I just had something hit my foot. I keep forgetting this is a very low bike. I gotta get used to that. And now let's hit pedal assist 5. Let's see what we can do. We'll give it a few moments here because it's kind of uphill. I did charge it, so I do have a full battery. I've gone 7 miles on it. So pedal assist 5, I don't think I've unlocked it completely. I'm not entirely for sure. We'll wait till we get straight away here and see what it actually gets us up to. And I'm about 190 pounds, give or take a little bit. So it's basically 24.8. Is it gonna go to 25? We're gonna straighten out right here. We'll see what it gets up to. Yeah, so I think just under 25. So how it is right now, throttle only is a little bit under 25. So that gives me a good indication where if I want to throttle on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a song in my head now. Mambo number 5, you know that song? A little bit of Monica. Okay, anyways, I got distracted. So that's what you get using the throttle. So let's bump it down to pedal assist 1 now. And no throttle, we're just gonna pedal. And see here, it just feels like I'm not getting anything from it, even though I bumped it up to 45. And one thing you do have to do with this, let's go ahead and gear down. Let's go ahead and put it in gear 3. So, you know, you bump up the percentage from 20 to 45, it does make a big difference. So you're gonna go about 11 miles an hour. You get a pedal assist 2. Let's let these vehicles pass because I don't feel like getting ran over on a pink e-bike. All right, so I think on this bike, I really want, the point of this was purchasing something for my mom. So I'm gonna see if she'll ride this every now and then. If she rides it, I'm sure she'll probably just use it like a scooter when she does, just using the throttle. But if I ride it, I think pedal assist 2 on this, unless I wanna go and bump up the assist, which I might do that. Like pedal assist 2 on this is way less than pedal assist 1 on my Ingwe. I believe even on my Iahora, my other 20-inch folding fat tire e-bike. But that's got a bigger motor, I think. This is a 750, I think that one's 1,000. But I mean, it's not anything where it's terrible. It just, I don't know, I'd probably like a little more speed, a little more pep. Pedal assist 2, there's just such a jump from 2 to 3. And then of course, you know, you go 3, 4, and 5. You know what, let's take it out here. And we'll put it on pedal assist 4. And pedal assist 4, there is a lot of ghost pedaling, even on 3. Let's take it down to 3. So yeah, and I just about got my foot caught in the chain, so I got to get used to this style of bike or I may lose a leg, which would be good for a video, but not good for me in personal life. So when you're on pedal assist 3, I've got it on gear 5. I mean, I've got to kind of move my legs to avoid the ghost pedaling. If I bump it up to 6, you know, it's more natural. Not a lot of ghost pedaling. I am giving it some power, and then of course if you put it in gear 7, it feels about right. So I've been told that sometimes if you mess with the derailleur, it'll fix that. I do not know anything about that or how to fix that, so I'm probably just gonna leave it as B, or since I do have the ability to fold it, I may take it to my local bike shop, which I have a couple of them within an hour. I've actually posted some videos at them, so I may have them mess with it. And we're getting barked at by another dog. That's just a fact of my life. And it's pretty windy right here too, so this is gonna be another really good test of the microphone. I think it's gonna do well, judged by all the other videos. And I am noticing, and I'm sure it's natural, that the rack does kind of bounce around a little, just a little bit, and makes a little bit of noise. So that's something I have to get used to. I haven't messed with the front fork as far as the suspension. You can unlock it, lock it, customize it to the terrain and the type of riding you want to do. This is the type of riding I do. Right here in the trail, every now and then I'll ride on some grass, but I just don't want to take this expensive e-bike out, you know, off-roading and cause any damages to it. So that's just me. Another thing that this bike has, and to be honest with you, I think one of my other bikes, I think the Mach wheel might have it, but I've never checked it. It's got the charging port right here. So I can always plug my phone in and always have a charged phone. We got a cop up here. Should I put it in 5 and just go flying, get pulled over? Get pulled over for going 32 and a 30? And one thing I haven't commented on is the brakes. They are hydraulic brakes, which are nice, but I think they need some alignment or something, because when I started my ride today, my right brake, which I believe is the rear, it wasn't working at all. not at all. So there's a little screw up here that I was kind of messing with, and I tightened it, and it seems to at least work now, but I don't think it's correct. So I think there's just several small things that maybe I need to adjust, or maybe I'm just not used to it. You know, the brakes, the seat, the get up and go and pass 1 and pass 2, and you know, going through all the P settings and making sure everything is unlocked and how I want it to be. But yeah, not a bad bike. The fact that it was so simple to put together, and the fact that it's not gonna be a bike that I'm gonna be riding every single day and putting thousands and thousands of miles on, I think it'll be okay for me. You know, end goal, as I said, is by the end of summer, I would like to have my mom ride this a few times. And the summertime, she's got a golf cart, so that's typically what she uses to ride around town. But I think this would be pretty cool. I think she'd enjoy it, especially with the very low step through. And you know, hopefully I can get a new seat, because yeah, I've definitely talked about not a big fan of the seat so far. I had to look up the name again. The Vitilan U7 step through e-bike, 20-inch tires, 4 inches wide. The baskets were a little bit more expensive. You had to buy them separate. I think it was like $120. You know, if you're a basket person, jump on it. If you're not a basket person, then just dive right off and do what you want to do. I am going to go ahead and end this video though. I'm going to stop by and got some things to do, but I'm going to edit this video tonight, combine multiple days into one video, make the magic happen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you like the new bike, and I'm gonna ride it around a little bit, you know, but it's not gonna be the end-all be-all when it comes to my bikes. But I think once I get it ironed in and everything set, I think it'll do me just good. But as always, thank you for spending your time helping me waste my time, and I'll see you in the next one.